Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Emma's offense will be the first up today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important second down play coming up. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. To the air, it's Lawson. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught quickly. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw again. Catch made over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw. It's Lawson. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Becoming a long march. The 11th play coming up. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Catch made on the out route. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Looking for some space. It's Smith. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. The completion makes it second down. The receiver grabs it. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
The longer this drive goes, the more wear on this defense and specifically these pass rushers. The quarterback is carving up the defense, especially on key downs of this drive. And the pass rushers, you can see them. They look visibly winded.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Now the play fake. He'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the tight end. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Quick juke to get free.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Lawson. On the move now. He's got room to run. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looks the grab. It's Verrier. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The offense now operating in empty. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
It's an out. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Now the offense has reached the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Lawson. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Lawson. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Motion now from the tight end. Trying to throw for it on third and goal.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with his touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab made by the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Dropping back, it's Lawson. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
And he keeps it.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. The defense with more pre-snap movement. He's running out of time here. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Hey, good job by the defense here, not being surprised on 3rd down and 1. The offense elects to throw the ball instead of running for the 1st down, and the defense is able to come up with a sack.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. To the air, it's Lawson. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Cole. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. The quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he's got it. No problem.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. One more play before they head to the locker room. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw. It's Lawson. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Breaks loose at the 45. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Offense has reached the red zone now. Now in the red zone, it's Lawson. Grab down the middle. It's Verrier. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Play action here on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
It's a quick grab.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time. And then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. He hands it off from the gun. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Direct snap to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight, was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Takes off in a bootleg. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Deep shot caught down to the 20. tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting... At the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Lawson. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Offense lines up at the 15 now with some breathing room. That should open up the playbook. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Wide open downfield. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's a fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to chuck it again. Dump off caught by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Pressure is coming.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. That's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. So we'll keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Here comes a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Split backfield here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The back's got it. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position and still make a run at the end of the year. This is just complete.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
Finds his tight end. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Looking downfield, it's Lawson. Quickly complete. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Finds the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. The option look. Creates a little room. There he goes. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Sweet cut there. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Now he's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. And he's in for the touchdown. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got a man, it's Thorne. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up. And this guy got a lot of that pub, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed. You can see the wheels. And you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The running back has it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They boot it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Verrier. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A first down run on the doorstep. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Using his legs, it's Cunningham. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. They're working that left side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Off the RPO, complete. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The run from the shotgun. Across the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now this offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
They'll leave it with him. Running into the open space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, I love no hesitation. I love my quarterback to make that RPO read, throw it to the right really quickly, but just got to be a little bit more accurate, maybe not rush it so much.
Back to throw, it's Lawson. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he had just enough to will that one home. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Lawson. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
3rd down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Nebraska. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's got him this time. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Cunningham. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. And the Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. And his throw is incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw, it's Lawson. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run it from the gun. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Leaves it with the running back. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Sometimes you hear people wanting to take kickoffs out of the game. Not when you get returns like that. 86 yards for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Ready to fire from the pistol. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last completion sets him up on second down. Off the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games, and this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last week. He's fumbled again today.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the run.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Lawson. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The offense back out onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you got to lock in.
The hand to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Punt is on its way. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive.
Here we go.
Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Golden. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's Lawson. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I don't really have the words to describe this eloquently. I just know that he's going the wrong way.
Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Golden. And he's knocked down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets the first himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 40.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. QB draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 2. Third down coming up.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I'll tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Snags it inside the 20. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Here's a heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
And the offense will take over. First
and now this offense will take the field again.
Okay, ready?
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Lets it fly. Working that right sideline to perfection for the big completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll run the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
And I tell you what, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long. But in a big spot in the 4th quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. 1st and goal for the offense.
good enough for a first down.
He'll pull it on the read to the left. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively and try to have success on third down?
And he was shooting for the end zone there. Couldn't make the completion.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Snap in the shotgun. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And we knew this offense was good, man, but seeing them in person, like, now I understand why they're a top 10 offense. Week in, week out, so many different ways to hit you from so many different angles. Undefeated still. Still an undefeated squad moving forward with all of their dreams in front of them.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet. Remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touch.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack.
kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So UCLA's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. You got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much. Found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as their depth.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game, and here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
Scanning the field, it's Lawson. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The back's got it on the pitch. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Not much on that play, brought down short. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Gets the first and still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. We'll have 1st and 10 here.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's hit as he throws it, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense ready to start this drive. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
What a catch! He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to the end zone. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the UCLA offense takes the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Rice. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Offense comes out to start this drive. Looking downfield, it's Lawson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Close to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Verrier. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Fights through a tackle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Bruins come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Choosing to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Pop pass on the jet sweep. What a move. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman, to go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
First down at 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Lawson. Deep shot toward the end zone.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Bruins looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. And the senior calls his own number. He keeps this drive moving. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets started on the next drive. Offense on the field to take over. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Back to pass. It's Lawson. Caught by the receiver. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
And the Bruins will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. First play of the second half is a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll try the option play here. Oh, the ball comes loose. The defense scoops it up. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Bruins. The defense produces 6 points. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Handoff from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. Back to pass. It's Lawson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Offense in a split backfield now. They're going to run the option. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. A quick throw out left, complete. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking right, this one caught.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And they will trot out the field goal team here. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now. Back to Here's the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Bruins will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Caught over the middle. It's Rice. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And they're able to get him down. An important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Receiver in motion now. Finds his man. It's Sanders. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. And the Bruins look to keep this drive moving.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And the wideout goes in motion. Look out, room to run here. Running with purpose. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grabbed by the receiver. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Bruins come up to the line in the hurry-up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. All back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Grinding away with a running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Lawson. A short connection to the tight end here. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting.